Door panel is removed. I'm going to be cutting a custom hole in this. So let's get this started. To remove this, what you're gonna do is grab this, put it in here, push it out this way. As you can see, that's it's kind of clear now. So that side's out. Now we're gonna do this side. Stick it in here. And it's out. So I just this side and this side, and it came right out. So you have that out. So for this bracket, I already did the other side, but for this one, all I basically did is I just pulled this thing off, and that goes in something like. How does this go in? I don't know if it really matters to show you guys, but this will pop off. Yeah, so this is off. You don't need to install this. I'm gonna cut a hole into this anyways, but here's the piece, little screen. All right, so now you have these right here. This isn't too much of a big concern, but this one is. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut this little flush so it's easier to screw on the tweeter at the end. So let me show you that. So what I'm gonna do is just cut this as close as I can. Excuse me and my nephew, as we are amateurs. He's gonna hold the camera while I show you what I'm doing with this. So with this custom fab is, you have this hole right here, and what we're gonna do is I wanna get this as close as I can to this side right here. So what I wanna do is I'm gonna put this through in right here, and I'm gonna kind of eyeball it straight down. Yeah, I'm gonna try to, there you go, nice job. I'm gonna try to eyeball it straight down where I want this edge to come up on this edge. You don't have to be perfect here, but I kind of want to do as best as I can with this. So I'm gonna hold this right here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mark the bottom of the outline right here. So I'm gonna go here, and then I'm gonna come around. I'm gonna do this side. I'm just gonna kind of trace around and try to get a template of where I want this to go. I mean, you don't have to be perfect, but you kind of want to make sure it lines up well. So once you got your mark down, go ahead, take out the speaker, check your marking, and then go back and do a quick little check on if this is lined up correctly. It looks good to me. So this is where I warn you, this is at your own risk, and you fuck up your shit, you fuck up your shit. So if you fuck up right here, you're pretty much fucked up your trim panel. So just to be safe, I would double check your measurements to make sure everything's fine.
Yeah, sounds like something you should probably do.
Because you do not, this is it right here. You have one of these in your car unless you want to buy a new one, so. Okay, I'm double checking to see if I like my markings. And yeah, so I'm gonna go with this. My outline is marked, so let's get this going. So I'm gonna use this. So I did this first, and then after I'm probably gonna go with the razor blade to see if I can fit it more perfect, and then that's where kind of the making sure it comes out even better than your cut. This is just to get some of the excess off. So you can see it, I just keep kind of going around Get the best you can at it. At the same time, you can always have a professional do this. And I'm pretty sure they have a different drill besides this one. You can use a Dremel, possibly a circular drill bit. But I tried a circular drill bit. I don't like the way it came out, so I just ended up doing this instead. Like I said, at your own risk, but I kind of like figuring shit out on my own. So I'm gonna do here is get a fresh blade. And basically I'm just gonna go around here and trim it up. See, getting this excess off. So I'm gonna get as much as I can off right here. Obviously be really careful. You don't wanna fucking gouge your shit too bad. So just want to clean it up a little bit. And after, when I was done, I hit it with some 180 sand grip sandpaper. Just be extremely careful with this part.
Okay, so basically all I'm doing is I'm literally trimming this fucking blue last piece. Literally little by little until I can fit this. Yeah, this was the hardest part yesterday. So you can speed this up on here right now still? Yeah, I can put it when I put it in the... When I put it in the software, I can speed it up. This was the hardest part yesterday. Really? Yeah, dude, this one took the longest because it's just, you have to keep going really slow, cutting off little by little. And I don't want to cut so much on this side because, what's he doing? He's not on the side, the house, having fun.
Those are easier.
So as you can see, the tweeter doesn't fit quite yet. It still has a little bit of room. So we're gonna cut to a quick little one, and I'm gonna just keep trimming this out until I can fit the tweeter in there, and then we'll go from there. So I'll be right back. So now that's installed, I'm gonna put the locking nut on the back. I'm just gonna tighten this down now. And when you're done, it should look something like this. See how it flush mounts right here on that curve. So that's the custom install. I'll be showing how to wire this and to get, because I know if you disconnect the original speaker, this won't play. These speakers were powered by the factory amp, which I bypassed it, and I plugged the power positive and negative, and I tapped it into the mid woofer. But like I said, if this one isn't plugged in, this one won't play, and in turn this one won't play. The factory amp only does, I think, like up to 500 hertz, and it sounds shitty for these speakers. So this one is currently tapped into this, which is powered by the factory. This is not wired in yet. I'm waiting for my adapters to see how everything works out, but